A subscriber suggested that I do a Q&A video. And I think that is a fantastic idea. I probably still will do a live stream someday that we can interact live. I'll have to learn how to do that. But for now, I think a Q&A video is a great idea. So if you have anything you want me to discuss or have questions about, send it to theamishpotato1@gmail.com. Send me your questions and we'll do a Q&A video. So no question is too dumb. Ask them all. We'll do it. CJ here, the Amish Potato. I've done a couple serious ones. So let's do a more fun one, a little lighthearted. I am part of some of the Amish groups on Facebook, and with spring coming up, some of them are getting out to travel, and they want to visit Amish country. Now I can't help you with PA stuff or Ohio communities. I can share with some suggestions of what you should go do in northern Indiana though, in the Shipshewana, Middlebury, Topeka area. And it's been a while since I've been back, so I don't know of all the things. I don't know of everything. I can just give you some suggestions. So let's start with food. Why not? Good places to stay for hotels is Essenhaus. They have a nice hotel. It's kind of old schooly, flowery type of hotel, but it's nice and clean. And then they have a big restaurant next door with a good breakfast buffet and some family style eating. Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana is also a great place with family style eating, good food, Amish style cooking. A little secret though, Country Corral, which is located next to Troyer Saddlery over by Forks County Line Store, north of Shipshewana, north of the four-way stop in Shipshewana, is a local hangout is where all the Amish people go to eat. They love that place. It's tiny and it's always packed. So maybe hit that on a weekday. Shipshe Pizza was always my favorite pizza. It's a little expensive, but I just haven't found pizza that's made like Shipshe Pizza. I think that's what's still called. They're close to Country Corral where the golf course is. There might be some new pizza places that are good too. I don't know. You got to find a Ben's Pretzels or JoJo's Pretzels. JoJo's Pretzels is in the Mercantile. Hot pretzels, they're delicious. My sisters say Ben's Pretzels is better. I don't know. Go try them both. It's fantastic. A lot of people say the cheese factory, which is located on 250 North between Middlebury and Shipshewana. They say that's worth checking out. Yeah, I think it's worth checking out. So make a stop there. I think you can make them watch cheese if you time it right. So Village Inn is also in downtown Middlebury. Is a good place to eat where Amish kind of go. Rise and Roll Bakery on US 20 between Shipshewana and Middlebury. Try their donuts. They have a unique donut that is just fluffy and it's really good. So you'll have to make a stop there at once to try their donuts. It is a pretty big bakery, but good donuts. And the food, there are Amish people who will host large groups, for pay, right? So what they do is they will have at a shop or something that large bus loads of people will come in and they will serve them Amish food, Amish style, kind of wedding style food, heavy comfort foods, delicious, delicious foods. So I don't know where they are. Just find, ask Amish people. They're not strange. Like you can walk up and just ask them like, hey, where do I find this place? Or how can I find this? And most of them will give you directions. So if you have a large group and you want to do that, have that experience, do it. Find them. In the countryside, there's Amish stores. Just ask an Amish person where they are. And all the furniture stores, everybody talks about the Amish furniture, right? And they do a really good job. Now, here's a little pointer. So Amish people do not label their product with Amish made. They do not advertise their businesses in any way with the name Amish. They are not to do that. They see that as being prideful. I kind of agree with them. So when you want a true Amish business, true Amish businesses usually are named with L&W Furniture or Creekside Furniture or Maple Lane or, something like that. Their initials, whatever. So that might kind of help you. Whenever you see a business that says Amish made furniture, Amish made this, Amish made that, there might be Amish people working there and building this stuff, but it is not Amish owned. It is not run by Amish. Just so you get that. I'm sure this carries on to Ohio and Pennsylvania. I'm not positive, but I'm guessing it does. Now, things to do. So on County Road 1000 West, just north of State Road 120. I don't know the name. My mom suggested it, and we went. There is an Amish farm or Amish Zoo where they have some monkeys and some stuff that's penned up. But what they do is they have wagons with benches on it, pulled by a team of draft horses, and they will take you through a field full of kind of African safari type of animals, or different animals like water buffaloes and camels and stuff like that. And they will give you a bucket of feed, and you can actually feed these animals. These animals know the food's coming because the wagon's coming. So they come to the wagon and they'll start eating out of your bucket. And you can pet them and stuff like that. It's operated by an Amish, used to be farmer. And it's a cool experience. They have how they have those lawnmower trains with all the barrels? Well, they have that, but it's pulled by a pony in a cart. So very exciting for kids. Make sure you hit that. There is Menahoff. It is kind of a museum where you walk through and you learn about the Anabaptist movement. They have some great displays in there. It is, I would say, worth your time. I don't know if there's a whole lot of other attractions that I know of. Maybe some more of you guys familiar with the area can put it in the comments. But otherwise, take a cruise through the countryside, and you'll see in the summer, you'll see all these beautiful farms and these Amish houses that are the lawns are manicured and it's clean. They really do take care of their land. And you'll see people out there working in the fields, farming. Go ahead, pull over. I think it's okay to take pictures from a distance. Don't take pictures of Amish people up close. That makes them feel like they're an exhibit or an item. Just be respectful in that way. Talk to Amish people. They're just normal people. I've heard about this Amish guy where a tourist approached him and, asked him like, hey, there's no Amish people around. Where do I find all the Amish people? Like, it's kind of, the town's vacant. And the Amish guy said, well, oh yeah, you came at the wrong time. It's mating season. They're not out and about. So they joke, and you might find some unfriendly ones, but a lot of them are kind of, some of them are like reserved and shy. They don't know how to handle it. So with spring coming, Amish, the Honeyville consignment sale is a huge Amish event. I think it happens twice a year. Same with the Topeka horse sale, the big Topeka horse sale. It draws Amish from all communities. So the big horse sale is obviously horses. It's a couple day sale. They sell horses. They do draft horses, buggy horses, whatever. But the Amish, the Honeyville consignment sale is where they sell a lot of implements and buggies and garden tools and horses and all this stuff. And they have, they let people set up booths. So there's non-Amish people there with their booths selling arch supports and whatever it all may be. But you'll get there and it's just tons of people. It's all, an Amish farm hosts it twice a year. You'll have, there's tons of cars parked in the field and there's tons of rows of buggies, just everybody. I think that's only a one-day event. I don't know that they have any farm tours in northern Indiana. I know, like, my brother-in-law, my sister and my brother-in-law, they have a dairy farm, an organic dairy farm where they basically, they farm the old way with horses and stuff. And he'll have people come drive by and they'll sit out there and watch. And he's stopped and, he's gone out to the car and he'd be like, "Hey, you want to ride?" So, and he'll let him take a ride, or he'll, on the farm equipment or whatever. So, he's a cool guy like that. Just the Amish people they have different personalities. It just depends on who you meet, but most of them are friendly and hospitable in that area. And yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask, Amish people. Like, find the friendliest looking person at one of the stores or something, the shopping centers, and like E&S, for example, and ask him, like, "Hey, tell me about the good stuff that the tourists normally don't see. I want the stuff that you guys are, where do you guys go?" So, and they'll most likely help you out. So Shipshewana has all, is a touristy area. Shipshewana, I think, it provides 75% of LaGrange County's taxes. And it's not the biggest town. In the summer, there's a huge flea market, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's big. It's one of the biggest out there. And then they have all these shops, all these touristy shops that you can check out. Check out the Davis Mercantile. That's where JoJo's Pretzels is. And there's all these other shops around. Just, if you're into that type of stuff, I think it's all kind of the same. They kind of sell the same stuff. I don't know. During my Rumspringa period where I could care less about crafts or shopping in Shipshewana, I made a bet with some girls once that every store in Shipshewana sells candles except for two: the harness shop and the feed store. So one Saturday, we went cruising through Shipshewana's shops, and I think I won that bet. They didn't believe me, but I think I won. So yeah, it's more geared towards the female. It's more geared towards women's interest. I'm sure there's other stuff. That's all I can think of. So hopefully that gives you guys some tips on visiting in that area. Once again, thank you for watching. Share, subscribe for more videos. Hit that like button. Helps me out. We'll see you guys next time.